as usual, the old single jet ski trailer wreaking havoc in a boat ramp near you, or in this case, wreaking havoc down here at Boynton Beach. Welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here visiting Boynton Beach, and our guy is struggling with this single jet ski trailer. He tried backing it up, and it almost jackknifed. He wound up having to stop and straighten it out. Let's see how attempt number 2 goes as our guy tries to back this back down the ramp. So, coming in, at least it's heading in the general right direction. And he just went the wrong way with the tires. He's gonna be in trouble. I can tell you already, again, wrong way, heading back into the jackknife position again. So he's got to go in the right way this time, but I think it's just too late. These trailers have such a small turning radius that once you actually see them in the side mirror like he does now, it's pretty much done. It's too late. You got to go ahead, reset, and try again, which it appears is exactly what we're going to see as our guy is back out of the truck, and I'm just guessing he's going to pick this thing up and straighten it out. And, I mean, this is a pretty common practice down at the boat ramp. I'll be the first one to admit, the first time I ever saw this was not even in one of our videos. I was out with some friends, we had the jet skis out, and somebody volunteered to go ahead and back my truck and trailer down, and they struggled heavily coming down the ramp. And the first time I ever witnessed it was when I was sitting out there on my ski waiting for them to come back down, and he got out of the truck and did the same thing we just saw there, where he reset the trailer. So here we go, gonna try attempting it one more time to see if we can actually get it down into the drink this time. So coming back down, looks okay so far. Wheels going in the right direction this time to try and get it straightened out. And taking it slow and easy, but the same thing we mention all the time. The real easy solution to this one is just dropping that tailgate. If you drop the tailgate, you can see exactly where the trailer is, and life's a whole lot simpler. Without it, you're kind of guessing, and by the time, as we mentioned, you see it in your side mirrors, it's too late. It's way out of whack at that point. So, right now looks pretty solid, has a pretty decent approach angle, but again, he's gonna go the wrong way with the tires. And again, the wrong way, and it's about to get out of whack. Okay, so he fixes it. Hopefully it's not too late. And there we go. Into a good spot now. Just start straightening it out, bro. Taking his time. And he's got it back to the straight spot. This might be the one. He might get this one in the water this time, get it wet, and be good to go. But here at the end, it's not without some sort of drama as the trailer starts to get sideways. But even right here, he's still okay at this point. I think he can still get the jet ski on if he just keeps coming back. And now she's getting a little sideways on him. And now she's really sideways as he went the wrong way with the front tires again. Might even be a little deep at this point for the jet ski, but look, I mean, he's got it in the water. It's not uncommon for me to see somebody load it like this, where they load it from the side just because it's in a messed up spot. But he's coming back to take a look at it, and maybe he's gonna straighten it out. Let me know your comments below if you've ever backed one of these trailers up. Oh, he almost took a dive right there. What kind of success you had, and what maybe tips or tricks you offer on doing this as well. But we see everybody, it seems, struggles down here. What? Now he's dragging it over, like, toward the dock and puts it on an angle that way. I'm assuming they're going to walk this one up, and he's not going to drive it onto the trailer if they're trying to load it like that. And here comes our next crew in on approach down here at Boynton. So it looks like we got some lines on the ready. Cap's taking the slow and easy approach as he comes in on the dock. Getting it lined up, and looks pretty solid right here, to be honest. But there's an issue. He's coming in, and there's another truck coming back down the exact same ramp. And we get this step off, Now, let me know your thoughts on this one. Who actually has the rights to this ramp? So, this is a tough call. The truck and trailer came around, and the boat just came in. Now, the boat was obviously there first on the dock. I want to say they were both heading for this dock about the same time, though.
I thought you saw me, sorry. No, you're good. I'm just letting the water drain. No, you're good, man. I'm just letting the water drain. We're walking over here, please. No, I'm just letting the water drain real quick. I'm out. I'm pulling out. All you gotta do is go on.
I was curious how this one was going to go. Too often we see people actually get into fights and arguments down here over this, but fortunately this guy was just backing up to drain some water out, and this crew's going to be able to stay on this dock, but it looks like they were willing to give it up and they were going to move over. And here we go, our next crew coming in on approach, and Cap makes his turn in, and we've got one fender out really far forward in the bow. Not sure how much help that fender's going to be as they come in on the dock. But here we go, Cap's trying to line it up, and he's going to kind of miss the dock here on the first approach. He's going to have to try and find a way to get it back over. You can see the wind's blowing that direction a little bit. That may help. But based on that throttle sound, it sounds like we're filming the wrong boat, and we are. Our crew over here has to back out real quick with a fast brake check as they wind up missing their dock. So Cap's going to try and bring this one back around and see if he can get lined up and try one more time to get it over there. So coming in on attempt number 2. And the stern's going to start to slip out on him. Somebody's got to go for the grab or try and get a line on the dock. And nobody's really going for the reach yet. And I think he's going to miss on this attempt as well. So gonna try and bring it back around, and I mean, if he can get the stern close, his buddy's got a line back there. He might be able to get it around one of the cleats, and no, we're not gonna go for that approach either. So he's gonna try and get it straightened back out one more time. So lines are up, and here we go, stern kicking out again on this one. Somebody's gonna have to give Cap the assist to try and get him onto the dock. And he reverse brake checks it. We've got somebody on the gunnel now. He steps off. Gonna push the boat off the dock. And it looks like our crew should be good to roll from here, and they'll be able to get this one put up. And speaking of being good to roll, we're gonna go ahead and roll out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats versus Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.